So his whole gimmick is using the lens of truth and just being able to see where he is at all times. But I kind of like to show off when it comes to this fight, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe I should do that.
Babe, I'm breaking up with you. It's not you, you were Poggers. It's me, I'm Omega Lol. I'm sorry if this is Pep Hands, but it has to be done. I've just been feeling Pepega and our relationship has been we're champ for months. It's time to end it, no Kappa.
Ripple, no, you can't do this to me. Not like this. Ripple, I can't, we could talk about this. Oh no, he's going away. No, no! He's back to where he's supposed to be.
No! No! Oh, where's the acceleration button? I forgot!
Now that was a big brain play.
Damn it!
Thanks for lining up for me like that, y'all. I really appreciate it.
Let's see if he does it again.
Oh my god, I genuinely thought he was about to do it again.
Here.
Gotta be a bitch. Damn it! That's fair enough. I just moved left and right this entire match. And right.
You're going up and down.
And left. And right.
This is like the one game that's like really bad for me because oh god.
Oh no, I can't go left, right.
We got pushed.
And right. And left.
So, by the way, Psychic, yeah,
And left.
Fenric won. Right at the end.
Yeah.
Right at the end of Jeopardy.
Yeah, I love like Oyo is like my favorite like mix-in like thing. Oh no.
I love the weird like gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh god. There we go.
No, what the heck?
We're good. Who was it? Oh my god. Welp. First death. Hello, sir. Don't mind the fact that somebody just died behind you. Just take some fuel and get out of here. That's so dope. Oh, well, shit. I looked at chat and he got fucked up. Here we go, food. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No. Gonna need to be having an outfit that fits the occasion, right? So, I think we could change right into this. Why is it T-posing? No, it was ruined. No, I don't like that, sir. It's me. I'm Destiny. Anyone's around. Okay. I know I said. I know I said I won't make a big deal of restarting. Boy, I'm gonna make an exception of that case. with all due respect, Okage,
Daddy? Hey,
you
hey.
you said how's everyone doing? Probably the worst time. This is the tower escape music. Oh my god, that's absolutely fantastic.
All right, if I get to cool, I'll be very, very sad.
Don't fight for the coup then.
A funny
It's a
moment
battle.
fight.
I need a win. All
Yeah, I got the coom.
of you.
Ooh.
Oh, lather it all over me.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll make you glow in the dark.
A glowing. Can you speak up a little bit? I can't hear you over the badass music. I'm so small. Nothing over there. Doesn't look like it. Like, because of the camera angle and how big I am at the moment, it's just like, I'm so small. I'll make it there one day, guys. Are we drawing a low crab? Oh, I pieced with something crustacean, so... Oh, it's a crab monkey. Oh, crab money. A fucking idiot. Good amount, but not as much as we wanted to, and Chance and I decided that it would be very fun to do a co-stream today. We also have a friend Chompy here. He's not streaming this, but he's along for the fun. There's Chance. He's gonna be orcish green since he's a watermelon orc. And then here's Chompy, the big purple man that lit himself on fire.
Get away, Watermelon! Get away, Waluigi!
You can do it, Chance! You can do it!
Yeah! I did! I won!
What?
What?
I entered in a cheat code before we entered that mini game. I'm sorry.
Really short notice and annoying, but I don't know. But again, it's more likely that the DAOs just did this themselves. I gotta focus again. I'm getting there at least. Like, I'm making the progress. I just gotta beat it. Bad example. Another bad example. Okay, third bad example. Come on. Gotta be right here. Yeah.
You're not. You're not beating the allegations, Charlie.
I'm built different. Control it, no!
Maybe you're just built worse. I mean, that's different.
Good. No drop frames. Last stream, I streamed on Saturday and had a hell of a time. I had to switch back. I see. And that's all we're gonna say about it.
No. No. No.
But you know what would help? If you came here and give me a little chaos.
Oh, give me a little.
Give me a little chaos. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, yep.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, 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 Savannah. Welcome in. Good job on redeeming first once again. Great job on that. Thank you for that. Neozect, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope everyone who's watching is having a lovely night so far. Pretty much today was just mostly vibes. We got up. Didn't have the best sleep, I'll be honest, but we got up. Just kind of vibed. Ate. Then I streamed the Dead Space remake. And by 2 o'clock, we had completely beaten it. And I had contemplated starting a little bit of New Game Plus so that we could get, like, the final armor set and stuff like that. But I had ended there. So, since we are done with Dead Space, instead of, again, starting New Game Plus, we're just going to kind of let it go for a while. Maybe we'll do New Game Plus on stream at some point. But for now, we're kind of done with Dead Space. For now. And so, tonight is changed up. Instead of playing Dead Space Remake, we are continuing Silent Hill 2 Remake. So, I started it last week. I think it was last Wednesday we started it. Did I do that on purpose? Hold on. I have to... Did I actually start on Wednesday? We sure did. Wow. I did not intend that whatsoever. Yeah. No, I just checked. I unintentionally did it back-to-back days on the week. Did not intend for that whatsoever, but it kind of happened, I guess. So, yeah, we started last Wednesday. And from the morning stream to the evening stream, after we wrapped up, we got just about exactly halfway through the game. I mentioned this in my while playing Dead Space earlier.
私の名はキラヨシカゲ。年齢33歳。自宅は森王町北東部の別荘地帯にあり、結婚はしていない。
Thank you, Ripple. Your insight was very appreciated. Neozek, thank you for the redeem. So I explained this during Dead Space this morning, but the way I kind of gauge how far I'm into a game is by... Oop, one sec. That pesky cough still lingering around. Anyway. How I kind of... Oh, God. Okay, I couldn't mute in time for that one. Sorry. How I kind of gauge how far I am in a game is that I look up a long play on YouTube and basically gauge how long I technically have left in the game from there. I've been doing that a lot recently. I think that's kind of the best case outcome so that I don't accidentally spoil myself on stuff. Because just generally trying to Google something like, oh, how far am I in this game on this chapter or whatever. For some reason, a good amount of times, people just assume that you're already past that chapter, even though you're only asking about that particular part of the game. So they tend to talk about things later in the game as if you've played it before or something. I don't know why people do that. I don't know, but I don't like being, even like if it's very minuscule stuff, I don't like being spoiled on it as much as I can avoid. So I think looking up the long plays has been the best case scenario so that I can not spoil myself, but kind of get a gauge as to how far I'm into the game. So it may not be a exact like replication, but I could get a gauge on like the actual game itself. Even if I take longer to beat the game, I still get that gauge basically. So we did play last Wednesday and we got literally to the exact halfway point of the game. So unless the latter half of the game is much more long than I realized, I don't, between tonight and tomorrow, because we're streaming this again tomorrow, there's no way we're not beating Silent Hill 2. I don't think it'll be the morning stream, but it'll 100% be tomorrow. Like, it'll likely be Wednesday evening we beat Silent Hill 2. So that's pretty exciting. I do enjoy that because I've been so excited to play this game for a long time, and the fact that I'm not only doing it and we're already halfway through it so that I could continue on and try and get the game beat is fantastic itself. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. We're gonna be playing Silent Hill 2 for a couple hours, kind of getting a gauge as to what we need to be doing throughout the rest of the game, and then just kind of vibing. Wednesday, like I said, is also Silent Hill 2, where we'll most likely beat it. Thursday is gonna be Megabonk. It's just a morning stream. We're just gonna be vibing in Megabonk again for a couple hours. I played it on Monday morning, somehow streamed it for 5 hours. No idea how I managed that, but somehow did that. And then we're doing it again on Thursday morning, just kind of vibing. Friday is me and Watermelon Oric are going to be playing the Spider mod pack. For those that don't know, myself and Watermelon Oric were doing everything we could to ensure that we were donated the money to be able to get a Switch 2 as close to launch as possible, either on launch or after launch, just close to launch as possible. Excuse me. So one of the Watermelon Oric's incentives, like the final incentive, was that if he got enough money for the Switch 2, himself and I would play a Spider mod pack that we set up in Minecraft that basically adds a crap ton of realistic spiders, like real life spiders, and also like eldritch being type spiders and shit like that. So it's that and a couple other small mods, but that's the spider thing is like the main focus on it. So at the moment, that is what is planned. There may be something going on that may postpone that, and I'll be sure to update that later. But for now, it's looking like everything is secure on Friday, that we are going to be for spooky Halloween. Why miss went to put the missus bed. I've just been kind of yapping about the schedule for this week. I was just saying that for Friday stream, we are going to be playing Minecraft, a Spider mod pack that my best friend Watermelon Oric and I are going to be playing as a incentive from getting donations for the Switch 2. We are going to be playing a Spider mod pack that adds a ton of spiders, like normal spiders in real life and eldritch being spiders, kind of like out there stuff as well and all that stuff. There's other mods, but it's for the most part the mod pack for the spiders is the main focus. The spiders are the main focus, so this Halloween, that's kind of the main priority. Something may be going on that I won't get into details that may postpone that stream, and if it does, I'll be sure to let people know. But for now, it's seeming set in stone that that mod pack incentive thing is happening on Friday. So we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. But yeah, I think that's enough yapping. I think we could go ahead and get started with Silent Hill 2. I keep forgetting to bring up the interview. I specifically had an interview happen on Sunday, and I keep wanting to talk about it, but I keep forgetting to. Was this button? Yeah, this button is spent. I have to like get myself out of Dead Space brain now and into Silent Hill 2 brain. Am I on floor 2? Which floor am I on? Map was this button? Yes. No, I think I pretty much, well, let me double check. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure we got everything in here. Yeah, I specifically like look around and stuff. Do I have... Okay, there we go. Okay, we are in floor 1, so now we're going to floor 2. We're gonna attempt to. Oh, that's just glowing wall. Okay. Gotta continue our rampage of breaking every bit of glass that we see in this game. Ew. We'll come back to you. I feel like I want to explore around here real quick. Good thing I did, because we got a shotgun shell. Nice. I'm assuming this is locked. Yep. It's like on one hand. Oh. Combination lock and a lock. Okay. Is it gonna be... No. Okay. It's not the same pattern as before. Well, this area is not really gonna go anywhere, right? Yeah. So... I tend to be thorough in exploring because... Hello, nurse. I miss. How'd I miss? No. Shit. Okay, circle. Right. No, stop opening the map. Okay, we you know what? We might die. We might die. Where you going? Yes, thank you for the insight, Ripple. Bitch! Holy hell. Okay, that's one of them. I know there's a second. I'm like so brain invested in Dead Space still because of playing that the last because of playing that the last few days that I genuinely was about to try and stomp out the nurse after I killed her to try and get loot. I am astonished that I'm alive. I'm not gonna lie. Syringe, nice. Oh. Okay. Didn't expect this. This feels like already I'm going the correct way. I think I'm gonna back up. Can I unlock this? No, I have to go back the other way. Got it. Playing some Pokemon's nice. Are you specifically playing like ZA or like a mainline Pokemon game? ZA, nice. Eventually I shall play ZA. I still want to play Arceus first. Because my mindset going into it is like, I know Arceus was also beloved when that came out. But I know that whatever flaws Arceus had, I'm assuming / know that ZA improved on every flaw it really had. Okay, that's blocked. So I don't want to like play ZA first. Like it's getting to the point that I have access to ZA. But I don't want to play it first before Arceus and then like not appreciate the upgrades that it's done to comparatively to from Arceus. So I want to like appreciate the original game first and then go to ZA so that I could appreciate more of oh motherfucker, I know you're there. How did I miss again? Fuck. Say they're different enough to play ZA first. Yeah, and that's fair. Like, I'm sure there's a good amount who missed out on Arceus that are playing ZA first and absolutely having a blast with it. But I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. Oh, I forgot I had that. Die. Stop. Go away. Oh, those are like papers and bandages. Okay. Don't have a key for that. Is there like a breakable wall? There we go. Yeah, my brain is just weird like that. It's just more of a thing of like, shit, hold on. Get away, get away! So excited next week and next Thursday, Japan time. I have to go back. Nice. It's very cool that you're able to do stuff like that. One day I hope to go to Japan. That'd be pretty great. I don't know if and when I'll ever be able to achieve that, but would absolutely love to do that myself one day. Where where do I put this? Ah, over there. Play is the most expensive part. Once you're there, everything is so cheap. I bet. I know that the Japanese dollar is like a bit on the lower side compared to the American dollar. So like money is a bit on the easier side. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do. I need to get like a passport to even be able to leave the country and stuff like that. Like, shit. Oh, and now you're here. Damn it! Damn it! Fuck! Stop! No, don't go for her! Go for the alive one! Fuck! Oh, so much for going through this game deathless. Oh, all the way back here? Okay. Well, what's this way? We haven't really explored down this way. Yeah, hopefully one day. Right now, pretty much the main priority in general is getting a new job. Unless somehow content creation blows up enough that I could just make this a job, that'd be fantastic, but I don't see that happening in the near future. At some point in the future, maybe, but for the near future, doesn't seem like it. That is the dream, though. Yeah. 100%. I would love for that to be a true reality. To be an entertainer for a living instead of being stuck in an office job or something. Would absolutely love that. Regardless, though, that the main priority is trying, even if it seems absolutely impossible right now because of the current state of the country, is what I'll say it as. Main priority is getting a new job. And then I could try and like afford luxuries like being able to go to Japan and stuff like that. That is a dream goal of mine. Like, one of my dream goals in life is 100% to go to Japan at least once in my life. One year they've been watching me, so many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. I can't read that from here. That's a small ass clock. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 6 pills, right? No, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is 6. 6 pills. Watch it go dark. 2 flickers. 6 pills, 2 flickers. I can't tell what that clock says. Can I get to that clock myself? Oh, yeah. Okay. Don't know what I did, but okay. Like, did that do something, or... Yeah, one of my like I said, one of my dream goals is to go to Japan one day. Kind of like a bucket list thing. That would be fantastic. Back up, back up, back up. Ow, you're fine. The 2 flickers, 6 pills, 2 p.m. on the clock. 622, because it mentioned pills, dark hour. I tremble every time the light fails. And that's twice that it fails. Six two two. Can't go back through that way. There we go. Oh, wait. Shit. That's a 4-digit lock. Shit. What was it? Oh, 1 year. They've been watching me. So 166. So 1622. 1622. Nice. I'm learning. Is it almost time to put the bird to bed, but got a couple more minutes. I'm streaking as crazy. Thank you for the 5 watch streak, Destridius. That's lovely. I appreciate it. Well, since I'm redoing this part, not really anything to really talk about in game. So I do want to talk a little bit about the interview that we had on Sunday. So on Sunday, for those that missed, I did have an interview that happened where I was interviewed by a... Hold on. Not good. Not good. Fuck off. Stop having hands. You put the bird to bed. Extreme always. Honestly, with how rough he could get, I won't be surprised if I'm killed accidentally by the bird one day. I'm just gonna say it. Anyway, so I did have an interview on Sunday from a lovely VTuber who basically she wanted to interview people, basically get to know them and all that fun stuff, and also draw them at the same time. So that door's locked. So overall, it was a super lovely interview. I feel like I'm getting better at doing them for the most part. Because my first one I've ever had was... I'm pretty sure it was a year ago. Yeah. Well, technically it was like around June 24, I want to say. It was either May or June 24, because it was either before or during the Pride collaborations. And it was before. Yeah, I figured, but I couldn't remember exactly. Regardless, my first interview was from that time, and I've ever done as the VTuber. Okay, you know what? If you're gonna act like that, I'm going back through this wall. Shit, I'm not going back through the wall. Fuck you. Fuck you. God. Okay. So I don't want to say that that interview was bad, the one I did in 2024, the first one, but it definitely was like a little rough, because even though I knew exactly what to say, when to say it, stuff like that, it kind of felt like it was so obvious that it was my first interview, I should say, because I was tripping over my words a lot. I was saying ums and uhs like all the time during the interview. And I kept like changing specifically what I was wanting to say mid-sentence, basically. Like, I started out with one, hello? How do I keep missing? It's a shotgun. Anyway. So like, I again, I don't want to say it was a bad interview, but it was like a little rough around the edges. I'm gonna die again. So I had that. I believe I had one more interview at some point. I don't remember when. But I had one more interview. After the 1 in 20. Okay, that's fine. That was rough. I know I had the article written about me like a few months ago, but lay respectfully your chances join my. Honestly though, I don't blame you whatsoever. I don't know how I keep messing up a shotgun. Oh, what's up? I'm trying to remember. I mean, technically the article was an interview, but it was more like a questionnaire, like answer stuff about yourself, basically. Yeah, I don't remember any other interview. But regardless, like, I do feel like I'm getting better at interviews in that style, basically. Oh, welcome in, Rin. Have you played the new Silent Hill Alpha planning on it? I want to. I tried to get a key for it though, and I didn't get rejected for it, but I also haven't heard back about it. So judging it's been out for almost a month, I don't think I'm getting it. I would love to get it at some point, but I don't have the money to be able to get it. If I can get a key, or if somebody is gracious enough to gift it to me, or generous, I should say. Then I'll definitely play it on stream, but for now, it's looking like a way in the future type of thing. Ah, that's fair. All right, where are you? I know there's another nurse. Unless they're doing the... Oh, wait, no. We're not in that exact section yet. I shouldn't have wasted that shotgun shot then. Oh, well. There we go. So I want to try and get past this part, so I'll talk about the interview thing in a second again. Just this part is really annoying. I've died here twice already. Fair enough. Oh boy, all right. Finally. Yeah. I know I'm kind of like stumbling around this interview story, but it really was a fun time to do the interview. Like, I didn't feel nervous at all. I just felt good. Wrecked his office key, okay. I just felt good the entire time doing it. He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to. I won't let him take me. The strange photo, no one knows. 2. Okay, so that definitely isn't. That takes away my thought process with those notes. Good. Let's save again. Now that we're finally past that area. All right, before I continue the interview story, I just realized it's 7:30. So this is the part of the stream where I go ahead and put my little beautiful baby bird to bed. So this part of the stream where I implore everyone to go ahead and stand, stretch, use the bathroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, do all the above if you so choose. I'm going to go ahead and do some of those things myself, and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. So, in a few. Ciao. Alrighty, guys, do you think Lady's Bird will get her this time? I think the bird finally won. Rest in peace, Lady. She was only 50 followers away. God damn it. Quit telling people I'm dead. It's like I can still hear his voice. I'm so brain coded into dead space right now that I genuinely was about to press the right stick to see what direction I should be going. I'm so mad. Alright, so that way's blocked off, but that was the way to get that code. I feel like Director's key will be used upstairs, so I think it's finally time we go upstairs. Ah, fuck. This is before I killed these guys? Shit. Ow, 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 ow. Beaver in the YouTube chat says, into the poop dimension, yes. I finally got my first death in the game, and it was because of this poopy dimension. I will curse the poopy dimension forever. Nothing around. Well, there's that. 1 HP clutch a kick, honestly. If I miss this shotgun shell again, I'm gonna be pissed. Nah, come here, come here. Gotta get a little closer. There we go. That's more like it. She's still alive. God damn it. Weaver says died 5 times during his, their playthrough of it. I was hoping to try and go for Deathless, but the game had other plans, so we're at 2 deaths so far. None of these lockers have anything, so alright, open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Weaver says, was playing on hard for both puzzle and combat, so that's fair. That's fair. I think I'm just on normal for both. Oh, how we danced, I'm flailing, our bodies in perfect synchrony. And the music played, but in any dance there comes a time one must take the lead. And the music got louder and louder, pouncing, piercing, and then silence. Only died to bosses? That's also fair. I wish I could say the same thing. Aha. Oh, was I not supposed to do that? Shit. Maybe I was. Oh, well, I guess we'll figure out. As a fucking up with this one hammer, you completely locked yourself out of the best ending. You playing with the wooden dummy in IKEA. Wait, how'd I? There we go. I keep forgetting that I could actively turn the flashlight off. Weave says, honestly, even on hard, I had the same thing happen in OG. Had way too many healing. Yeah. I mean, in most cases, I had too many healing items. But now I don't, so... That's how the deaths occurred. It's just in VTuber Gal. discovers you could turn off a flashlight. Well, in the game, in some games, you don't have to turn off the, you don't get to turn off the flashlight at all. Or then there's stupid games like Destiny and Resident Evil, where it's like, oh, we're only going to show you the flashlight in the most darkest of areas, but areas that are just a little dark, that you still can't see shit in, we're not gonna prepare a flashlight for you. God forbid. Weaver says, say my experience for what happened when you get to the boss's arm. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I got off kind of scot-free with the first boss. I don't count Pyramid Head as, like, the first encounter with Pyramid Head as a direct boss. I consider, like, the boss we fought right before Pyramid Head threw us in here. Like, the actual first boss. No, don't go back in there. Unlock that. Oh, gross. What could possibly go wrong? Six yellow me entering the back of Spencer's. Oh, this you? Okay. By this point, I think they're the creepers, the no-on people. I have no issue with trying to fight them with my pipe or my melee weapon that I have at the time. Weaver says, the first Pyramid Head encounter, he's just on a timer, and I knew that because of OG. So I ran around the arena and saved all. Yeah, I sure wish I had known that. Not saying I wanted it spoiled on me, but I wish I just knew. Cause like, man, I would have made do with so much extra bullets. Yo, lady, I don't know much of the story. Before I'm saying you are intruding in their home and asking them to fuck off. Well, it's not, well, I mean, technically. But also, I don't really have a rebuttal, but still, they're annoying. Weaver says, I think it's like he's on a timer, but the more you damage him, it helps shorten the time. I would believe that. It's like Wesker from Resident Evil 5, the first encounter you have with him in the temple. 7 minutes is all he could spare, but if you do enough damage to him, it gets decreased pretty quickly. Okay, sure, I was aiming for the glass, didn't even see him there, but yeah, that works. No, go for the glass, James! James! Fucking, what are you doing? James, stop! James saw her, don't worry. Yeah, you're right. Ah, triple tap, yeah, for real. I have a syringe? Okay, I do. Alright, we good, we good. Think that's pretty much it in here? Every time you pull out the shotgun, it reminds me of that meme where it's parry this, you filthy casual. Yeah. Oh, good. Call an ambulance, but not for me. In the pharmacy? Yoink. Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh, another shortcut. I think the nurses and environment are spooky. Wait until you finish the game and read the hospital bills. That's the true horror. Yeah, this game is in America, so very fair. Since these parts are technically taking place in hell, do you think the hospital bills are higher or lower than the actual real life? The exact same. Yeah, that's fair. Weaver in the chat says, I like flashlights in games that aren't just straight up send a generic flashlight. Something like a shoulder light in Doom 3, red tinted lantern in LOTDK. I don't know that acronym off the top of my head. Night Vision Outlast. Yeah, the Night Vision Outlast is really good. Kind of cool and helps add to the immersion. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Hello, Sheila, in the YouTube chat. Too long of a game name to... sorry, all good, all good. I mean, you'll probably say it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but as an acronym, I'm like... Oh, Labyrinth of the Demon King. Okay, I don't think I've played that game. I'm pretty sure I've heard of it. But I definitely haven't played it. Okay, game, I sure would love to get back to where I was with that mannequin, please. I think I have to go back up the ladder, but where was the ladder? That's the best question. Here? Yes. Weaver says, love it. It's my second favorite game that came out. Oh, it came out this year. Then I definitely haven't played it, but it sounds interesting, but just by title alone and what you described it with the flashlight. I like to see a horror game where the character had to make do with any light source that goes around with a My Little Pony light up doll. Honestly, that'd be funny. Like starting out with like a glow stick, like a not even a glow stick, but like a kid's toy variation of a glow stick that only lasts like so long, and then going to like say an actual glow stick, and then slowly upgrades to the game until like right near the end of the game, like the last like 30 minutes of the game, you basically get the proper Ew. You get the proper flashlight. That'd be a funny horror game. Weaver says it's a mix of like Kingsfield dungeon crawler, Silent Hill theme style, and a feudal Japanese. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've never played the Kingsfield games, but I have watched my best friend Watermelon Orc. He played on stream, I believe, the third one. It was on PS2, I know that. I think it was the third one. And that series has always fascinated me. I just never played it. But hearing that type of dungeon with Silent Hill and feudal Japan stuff, oh, that sounds really cool. I would love to play that, actually. Don't tell me I'm lost already. I would like to not be lost, thank you. Recommend it. It's on sale right now. Also, they updated this week to add more stuff into New Game Plus. Ooh, nice. I can't really afford it at the moment. I can't really afford anything, sadly, but I'll have to keep an eye out for it. I'm assuming it's on like Steam and stuff, yeah? Just so I know, so I can add it to the wish list. Steam and consoles. Okay. Yeah, nice. Where the fuck am I going? Maybe this way? Yes, this way. Okay. Assuming the lapis key is used on the door that's on the other end over here. Which quick cheeky save. We still need to find out that combination. Oh, wait. Just kidding. I was wondering why there were 3 chains. Weaver says, actually, can I send a donation for it to help pay for it and then some? Yeah, I mean, 100%. I have my Ko-Fi link at the bottom left of the screen. That's the best way to get money to me. Donations are 100% optional, but I truly would appreciate it. Let me pull it up on Steam. Try at least, Weaver says in YouTube chat, try at least donate once a small stream as I watch. Yeah, again, I would really appreciate it. Not a requirement whatsoever, but I really would appreciate it. Following this chain. Oh yeah, we got the key to the director's office. We never got an opportunity to use that. Was that for what was this door over here? Me when I lie? Where was that door? Over here, yeah. Eva says, don't worry, I already said I would do it, so now I've guilt tripped myself into doing it. Again, completely up to you. All right, so that was different. In the normal world, it's like the doctor talking about the 3 patients and how much he wants them to pull through. This time it was just, haha, funny, creepy laughter. Ha ha ha. This door is blocked off. Outside of treasure, nothing else in here. Nothing in here. So there'll be no pain anymore. No pain, no pain, no pain. Yeah, that sounds like somebody who's of sound mind. Me when the doctor gives me painkillers, honestly. I found 0050 in the ECT room again. This time I checked, he was not appointment for the treatment. I have no idea why my Ko-Fi alert didn't go off, but that's cool. Oh, it did? Okay, good. I just couldn't hear it for some reason. Well, great. You guys heard it. The Miku, right? Yeah. The new donation. Well, at least it works for somebody. Thank you, Weaver, in the YouTube chat. I really do appreciate it. I'm buying the game now. Oh, wait, no, that's not. You also heard the sound. Okay, good. Then my stream is just gaslighting me. Uh-oh. Left me a very important message on Ko-Fi. Let me 100% see that. Up Ko-Fi. Gabagool. Thank you. That was a very important message to read. All right. Labyrinth of the Demon King is now in my Steam library, and since that was a donated game, essentially, since that was donated to me, I pretty much why is my brain shutting down? You donated for it for me to get it, so I will play it on stream. That's what I'm trying to say. But again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Rin also says, do you have a link to your wish list, as I totally love to buy you Silent Hill F? I mean, I do have a throne, but I don't have... Did I? Yeah, I did. I do have... I do have a throne, but I don't have Silent Hill F on that wish list. But you can go ahead and donate to my Ko-Fi as well. On the bottom left of the screen. If you donate the money for it, I will buy it on... I will literally buy it right now, and then at some point I could stream it. Weaver says, and stream now and immediately play it. No kidding. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. Alright. But continuing this note, I also completely forgot I was talking about the interview. I will get back to that soon. There's just so much happening in the game right now. Weaver says, always thought it's pronounced Kofi because it is Kofi. I don't know why. I just call it Ko-Fi. It's wrong, and I know it's wrong, but I've gaslit my brain into basically thinking of that. Anything in the back? Okay. Ko-Fi sounds 100% better than Kofi. Kinda. I mean, the intention is because of the fact it's a tip site for streamers and content creators. It's buy them a Ko-Fi, or coffee, basically. But I just pronounce it Ko-Fi for no reason whatsoever, basically. Why can I do that? Hold on. What? Oh, because I'm turning off the flashlight. Okay. I found 0050 in the ECT room again. This time I checked, he was not appointment for the treatment. How is it possible he got there all by himself? And how would he know how to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. And then on the back, it says, so close, it will happen, has to. Okay, I did not expect that to be unlocked. Okay. I don't like what's probably about to happen, but I guess we'll see. You, I could care less about. Stop it. Oh, good. A second nurse. Do I have a shotgun round? Fucking ow. Wah. Stop it. Why did her neck stretch out like that? Did anyone else see that? Wait, yeah, why is that happening? I saw Weaver in the chat say model just had its eyes closed for a good few seconds. Looks like that one iShow speed meme. And now I'm looking, the VTube is kind of flipping the fuck out. What's going on? Hold on. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for the clip, Alasia. I thought that generator was spewing out liquids for a second. I was like, that's not normal for a generator. Wait. Nope, nothing there. Did I basically turn on that machine and now it's gonna work? Oh, wait. Back here. And then through these doors, right. Boop. Okay. 9659. Right? 9659. Okay. Bet. Here we go. Oh, all of a sudden, I got a lot of medical stuff. Holy shit. Oh, hey, that's my debit card number. $9659. Well, now what's in the magic box? Nothing weird, I hope. Oh no, it's a cock ring. I mean, what? Oh, it's nothing. I don't know if that's better or worse. One. Oh, the elevator. Oh, we can put rings on it. Okay. Still sucks I can only have like 10 save files. Well, we're going from floor 2, floor 1 to floor -1.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where you answer
Wow, perfect timing for that. Judging Halloween is in 3 days.
Me donation.
correctly and receive the punishment. It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James, are you ready to play Trick or Treat? Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease.
Oh, hold on with that thought. Rin, thank you so much for the donation. Because of that donation, of course, we are going to go ahead and buy Silent Hill F. Give me one moment. I want to decide how I'm going to buy it. I don't know why that one didn't play, but cool. Chuckton will now talk in third person, even though she is confused as to why both sound alerts for that were muted. Okay, Chuckton sees that Silent Hill F is not on GeForce Now, so she is gonna go ahead and buy it on like PlayStation. That's not the thing you wanted. All right, Chuckton is popping up on PlayStation. Weaver in the YouTube chat says could also wait for a December / sale in general. Yes, but Chuckton also thinks that she won't be able to keep the money, and that's why she's kind of like itching to spend it now more than waiting, because she doesn't think in like 2 weeks she'll even have that money in her account. Okay, agree. Go to pay. Oh. There we go. Chuckton is now the proud owner of Silent Hill F. So similar to what I said to Weaver in the YouTube chat, because of the fact that similar what Chuckton has said to Weaver in the YouTube chat, she will go ahead and stream the entirety of Silent Hill F on her Twitch / YouTube, since it was donated for me to play. And just to prove that Chuckton is not bullshitting, that's not the button. Oh, hell F, right there.
Peace spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague? 1, 42, 2, 67, 3, 85. Know the answer? Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery. What is the name of that road? 1, Bachman Road. 2, Munson Street. 3, Wiltsea Road.
Apps.
Did you get that? I sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed
Gross.
bones, splattered blood. What
Weaver says 686 games, goddamn. Yeah.
gruesome end to such innocent lives.
PlayStation is my main console outside of my Switch.
But 1. Miriam. 2. Heather. 3. Julia. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong,
Weaver says,
well,
were you paying attention at all, quiz?
thanks for
Curious how they'll do the scene in the Silent Hill 2 film coming out next head.
in sickness or in health. Bye-bye.
I mean, I've been paying attention, but I have not heard at all about a plague, about an axe murderer, or where a fucking map location is. So... yeah, I gotcha. Ugh. Gross. I was gonna say, do these things think I'm stupid by this point? Hi, how are ya? Ow! Wow, that's the first time a bug actually got me. Well, I'll be heading in bed for work. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. I'll catch you next stream. Yeah, have a good night, Ren. Thank you again for the game. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Weaver says, difference with the OG game version of this elevator quiz. It's playing cheery and lively music as a overly jolly host. Makes it sound more like a sinister game show, screaming audience as well. Oh, I would have liked to hear that. That sounds so much better than how it just presented itself. Instead of just the same ominous music plus... the game show aspect. I think that would have been cooler to hear. Okay, we have explored everything up to this point. Got it. Also different because Maria's with you as well. Oh, interesting. Not through that. Is there a breakable wall? I'll bet. Oh, there's one of the rings. Oh, hi, Maria.
Mary. Oh. Maria, I thought. Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours.
Respectfully, that's the reason I'm here, so...
No, I just...
Then stay with me. Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me.
Dude, just get over your dead wife already.
Laura. You found her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
What? Well, we have to find her.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone and... I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
Weaver said in the YouTube chat, I like the idea of having the loud audience cheering loudly as it progresses. It just sounds more like they're genuinely screaming instead. Nah, yeah, I like that. Imagine going into a room and Nemesis is just standing there. I mean, that could really happen. Not Nemesis, but with Pyramid Head in this game. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells every step I take. Yeah, Weaver brings up, already happened on the rooftop. Exactly. Had no idea that was gonna fucking happen. And boom, I'm fucking thrown through a floor because of it happening. So yeah, I'm rightfully just on my guard every minute I'm playing this game. Hey Maria, I wouldn't.
Well, what do you know? Strawberry.
Maria,
I wouldn't.
what are you talking about?
I wouldn't trust this water.
Yeah. Sorry.
Later, you only afraid of the water because you're a witch. I mean, fair, but also, it's raining in hell. Like, if I am in hell and it starts raining, I feel like I am right to be concerned. Probably don't have plumbers in hell. I mean, depends on the plumber. I feel like there's some plumbers that definitely went to hell. Riva says, when that happened, I audibly said, wow, that was a great jump scare. I wasn't even scared. I was just happy to have a good jump scare. It's raining in the shit stain hospital. I don't trust where that. Exactly. Exactly. Hell or not, like, if this isn't hell, This is still the dirtiest underground hospital that I've ever seen. I 100% that like that's poop water. I'm just gonna say it. That was poop water. Plumbers don't go to hell. I don't know.
Yeah.
Plumbers may not wear ties.
You think you could give me a hand?
But that doesn't mean
You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me?
that they don't necessarily go to hell.
Fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that probably isn't gonna smell good.
What's this?
Maria, I'm also glad it sounds like you got closer to the microphone compared to last time we saw you.
Cute, is it? Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
Same with you, James.
So, where to?
Both of you actually got close to the microphone. I'm proud of you.
I think I know where those rings belong.
Weaver says, it's like biowater being right above Greymore Place. It's constant raining. I know what that rain is. Exactly. Exactly. Like what Mario said about smoking weed. You go to hell before you die. The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for the... Wait. The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they'll make recovery as my... What is this run-on sentence? Jesus Christ. As my aim is always for the entire personnel, especially when their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment. That felt weird to read. All right, so we have to go back to... Ooh, save point right behind me? Hell yeah. He was Weaver says he was really excited to write all that down. Velocity says that guy went to hell for his spelling alone. The hell is this room? Oh, this is where I fell. Okay, I know where I am. Okay, okay. And that's okay. I'm getting a grasp where I am. I was hearing weird noises. I wasn't trusting it. Oh yeah, chill out. It's not like you've ever seen a flashlight before. Ooh, you're flashing the flashlight in my eyes. Ooh.
Is that?
Oh, I didn't notice this. She is an angel no one knows. Only I can see the Lady of the Door. They cannot walk along her bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses. Their sin, she devours them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves me. She is an angel.
James,
What's wrong?
let's just get out of here, okay?
Working on it. You coming?
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to get out of here.
I know. It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Weaver says, I'll be fair and just point out the OG stuff did compared to the remake. Won't make it story layered. No, you know what? That's fair. I would appreciate that. Let's just get out of here. And then just fucking stands there. But I don't know when I'll get the opportunity for playing the original, so I'm completely fine with kind of being spoiled, I'll put in quotes, of the differences between both versions. I'm completely fine with that. It is done. Sick no more. Oh, good. We went through a door, a very ominous door. Now we have a save point. Yeah, we're about to get fucked up. Walking down an ominous staircase through a weird door. Is this Silent Hill 4, The Room? Uh-huh. Weaver, walking down a never-ending dry-ass wall? PT? Yeah, for real. Damn, Pyramid Head's fast. It's definitely fast. Okay. Stop it. Hey, James, maybe...
Come on, hurry!
Well. Rip Maria. R.I.P. soldier. Maria moving like a schoolgirl and outrunning James, but only in the gameplay. For real, I was just thinking that. Like, how is she outrunning me in the actual gameplay, but in the cutscene, she's slow as a fucking snail? Damn, now he and Shadow can relate. Maria! By the Chase in Brookhaven Hospital. Now, I guess I should ask. Well, before I ask, Weaver in the YouTube chat saying James is doing a brisk jog, like, buddy, hustle that. That's what I keep saying throughout this game. And it feels like I'm getting this, like, complaint about a few horror games recently that I've been playing. The most dreadful thing that could be happening to you right now is happening, and all you could do is just oh, I'm on a brisk jog and I'm running instead of fucking booking it for your life. Like, really? Really? You can't run a little bit faster? Like I had the same form of complaint with like Alan Wake 2. Like I was sitting there like being chased by the darkness, the most dreaded thing Alan Wake could see in his entire lifetime. He's just like, oh, I guess I'll just be jogging on the road then. Like, dude, run! Don't jog, run! Okay, so I guess I should ask, or I'm not gonna go back or anything, but I guess I should ask, was there any potential reality that I could have saved Maria so that she could have made it, or was she going to die there no matter what, basically? If there is story spoilers that go along with it for later in the game, I won't require an answer for that, and I'll be fine with just saying am I asking rhetorically or want a genuine answer? If it spoils later in the game, I'm fine with not getting an answer. But if it's just for, like, let's say an ending or whatever, I think I'm fine with being spoiled on that. Is there a way that Maria could have lived or not? Weaver says Maria gets kebab no matter what. Okay, so no matter what I did in the game thus far, she would have been killed. Okay, got it. I just had to ask. Before I go out that door, anything... I mean, yes, in a technical sense, if Pyramid Head got me first and I died, then yeah, Maria probably would have been fine. But in the actual canon, that's not what happened. Okay, we need to find a key. Weaver says nothing can be changed and story goes as is. Got it. I appreciate the honesty. Oh, hey, the key. I should have read that. Shit. Can I still read that? Okay, I can. Good. The potential for this illness exists in all people, and under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven, like him, to the other side. The other side perhaps may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders where reality and unrealities intersect. It is placed both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher or even a psychiatrist. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a philosopher or even a psychiatrist. Nah. Unlike the director. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to us, his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind, but to him, there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? Interesting. He realized he was in a video game. I believe it. Before anything, I think that's about it. Yeah. All right. Oh, now it's nighttime. Oh, good. And the street lights are going out. Weaver says, okay, don't know if you saw my question, but wanted to rewrite it. I beat Alan Wake, and I'm begging to know, does 2 have a visible stamina bar? Please tell me. Sorry, yes, I did see your question. I completely forgot to answer because I was so wrapped up in the Maria death and asking about that. And please tell me has an actually long sprint time / better than 1. So yes, Alan Wake 2 has a much better sprint system than the first game. There are still times where it feels a little annoying, but you essentially get to sprint a lot, almost infinitely, I want to say. So there's no moments where you're just kind of running and then all of a sudden you just stop because of running out of breath and stuff like that. It's a lot more video game-like compared to the first game, so it is much more forgiving in that aspect. Oh, okay. There's bottomless pits now. Great. And the nurses are just out and about. Even better. Weaver says, okay, that's what I want to know because Sprint 1 was unbearable. Yeah, no, it's much more forgiving in 2. I saw that bug over there. Stop it. Wait, I saw you. Weaver says on par with how unbearable the sprint in Evil Within 1 was. Yeah, no. It's much better in Alan Wake 2. I was pretty much sprinting throughout the entire game for the most part. It's still like the normal brisk jog bullshit that we were just talking about, but you can at least sprint for a lot longer, regardless of. Weaver says, all right, good. Moving on to Control next and then 2, but yeah, I just wanted to know that at least. Yeah, no, I get that. I still need to play Control. I own it. I own it, right? I know I own it on Steam, but do I own it on PlayStation? Could be. No. I own the original. I don't know if I own the remix or whatever. I think that's on PlayStation Plus. Joel Ultimate Edition, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's on here. So I'll have to play that at some point. I'm very interested in the game. I want to play it at some point. I just haven't gotten an opportunity yet. Alan Wake 2 100% took priority, especially for this Halloween, because of the fact that, like, I love the first game so much, and the moment it was coming to PlayStation Plus for Alan Wake 2, I needed to play it immediately. Stop it. Go away, bug. Can't play Alan Wake American Nightmare because it's not on PlayStation. Yeah, I was thinking that. I'll be honest though, you're kind of not missing out on much. I'll be honest, there's not really much of a story. It has some fun gameplay, but it like for connecting both Alan Wake 1 and 2, it's kind of non-existent. So if you're mainly playing it to play it, I'd say it's not a bad game. But in terms of like story, it's like non-existent to really anything. So you're not missing out on the most, but I would say check it out at some point. Like maybe if you got a decent enough PC to buy it on Steam. It's like, damn, man. All right, I'm out here. Weaver says, yeah, October was here. It was raining and spooky the other night, so I decided to go play a new scary and creepy game. So anyways, I saw it SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Shit! I'm getting jumped! I again was gonna say, do you think I'm an idiot? And then the one just snuck up on me. Shit! Ow! Fuck! The way I shot it, it just fucking flopped over like a dead fish. Rio says, I got confused with those cars because I see the red seatbelt and thought it was an item. That's fair. By this point, I'm just kind of breaking windows to break them. I'm not even fully expecting an item by this point. I already got one trophy for. Breaking windows. I don't want to see if there's any more. That'd be funny. There's a oh, Weaver says there's a tracker at the end for how many windows I break. Fuck yes, and I'm breaking as many windows as I physically can. That's an incredible stat to have. Imagining one shot to those fucking things. They're just laying in Family Guy death pose type of bullshit. She admitted it. Turn her in. Yeah, I break windows for fun. I'm not afraid to admit it. Anyone who does it is a coward. I really like the look of this place during the night. It's really cool, actually. Like, the graphics look super pretty for it being nighttime. Wait, is that a window I didn't break? Ah, there you are. Oh, good. Well, good thing we don't have to go back there. I hope. Rio says, you want to know the other funny thing it tracks, or do you want to be surprised? Let me be surprised, but I'm glad to know that there's other funny things. I want to see what all the stupid stuff I've been doing in the game gets tracked. I love that the gamer reaction is when you see a miscolored wall break it. Yeah, I mean, fucking stop! I love how this is the only thing that, without having fists, is genuinely trying to fight you. Like, the nurses all have knives and swords and shit that are trying to kill you. The creepers are just trying to, like, smack you or bite you. But the mannequins are just straight up like boxing you. It's hilarious. Every hit from the mannequin feels like a... Exactly, exactly. Imagine paying a patch over your wall and your bestie punches another hole. Yeah, no, like... This is the type of game that just friggin' plants that in your brain. It's just, oh, there's some cracks in a wall? Bet. That means I gotta break it. Because if I don't break it, I might not make progress. All right, let's use this used needle that I found. Get all my health back with that. Also, at the motel puzzle, Weaver says also at the motel puzzle, Maria like pulls out an outfit and points it out. That's, oh, I kind of figured it was something like that. Because that was like a really interesting thing to kind of like do randomly. So I kind of figured it was like a nod to something from the original game that I didn't really get. So that's cool to know. Remember, kids, when in doubt, share needles. Exactly. Especially with the nearest drug dealer that you could find. For legal sake, Twitch, this is a joke. This is not actual advice. YouTube, you can kind of do whatever you want with that information. Okay, you're popping. Wait, hold on. Okay, you only gotta do it once. Damn. She like popped into existence. And pop. Damn, you're taking more shots than I thought you would. Captain America taught me anything. Drugs make you badass. Exactly. That's the correct mindset. Weaver says, saw a guy in a poly-trans-masc relationship say they all share the same needle for injections. Oh my god, you don't want to know what the needle... Oh god, I could not even imagine. No. Honey. I'm just imagining just the most disgusting looking needle that would be used for the most hardcore drugs that you could think of. I can't even imagine. I don't even like needles in the first place. I've gained a tolerance to them over the years, but I don't like them. So, like, let alone trying to share a needle just sounds absolutely terrifying to me. We've says there was blood, I'll say that. I kind of figured. Oh, cool. Empty thing. Okay, I was gonna say, there was no way I just one-shot him. And nothing in there. And nothing in there. Yoink. Super AIDS, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking pretty much. Hey, everyone's clean, no diseases or anything. I'm gonna judge, but at the same time, if y'all are healthy about it, it is what it is. But I'm just gonna think it's fucking gross. Hello? Did you just juke me? I don't think James will be clean from his trip to Silent Hill. Oh, absolutely not. Brother is finding needles anywhere he can and just injecting them into his body. There is no way he is not addicted to some sort of drug by this point. Either he's addicted to some sort of drug or he has super AIDS. Weirdly enough, never had a problem with needles except when I got one in my gums when I was 4. That was genuinely traumatizing to me. I just, no one did a good job with me growing up. Trying to prepare me for needles. God, if I did not care about ammo, I would shoot out every single window on this bus. I'm not going to lie to you. One of my earliest memories is that my mom took me to, and this story won't go into like details of anything needle related or anything. Outside of the fact of trying to give me medications, basically. So don't worry about that. But basically my first experience with a needle, when I had a conscious memory, basically, is when I was like, it was either when I was 4, just gaining my conscious memory, or when I was around 5. I was brought into my aunt's. My aunt was a nurse. Yeah, aunt. She was a nurse. And she... my mom took me to her doctor's office to get needles for my vaccinations. No one at all prepared me for what needles even were. So I distinctly remember sitting down. No one told me how the vaccinations were gonna work. They didn't like prepare me at all or anything. I just sat down and then all of a sudden I saw a needle trying to go into my arm to vaccinate me. I had no idea what was happening, so I immediately freaked out, jumped out of the chair, and was basically chased around the nurse's office. I was running everywhere in the office. I was chased throughout the nurse's office to try and get me to calm down, to sit back down so I could get my needles. And I was just kept freaking out until eventually they got me. It was I think it was my mom that got me. They carried me back to the room we were in, sat me down, and kind of just like, in a sense, held me down, I guess. Like kind of, but not really. I don't know how to explain it, but it was kind of like that. And then finally I got my vaccinations. But it hurt like a motherfucker because I didn't know what needles were or anything. Like, frankly, no one did a good job at all as to explaining anything what was going on. And then it caused a whole scene to happen of me freaking the fuck out at a nurse's office. So regular needles, I never had problems where I donated platelets. I don't know what that word is. They would fuck up and go through the vein, and now I have 2 permanent holes in my elbow. Yeah, I know sometimes it's a pain in the ass for nurses to find veins somehow.
Laura, please wait.
I do have a story about that with my best friend, but that goes into a little bit more details that is more gross. I don't care to share. Like, I don't mind sharing. He doesn't care if I share, but I also want to be mindful for people who are squeamish. Weaver says volunteer for blood during high school and just sat for a long hour getting it drawn, so I didn't have to attend class. Honestly, that's a badass thing to do. Donating blood to help somebody, but also skipping class. Fuck yeah. For me, I was always afraid of needles after the encounter I just talked about. But it was either sophomore or senior year. One of them, because my Pennsylvania had at one point, I don't know if I'm assuming they still have it, but it probably depends on the place. But basically you had to have your vaccinations if you were going to platelets / plasma is plasma. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard the word platelets before. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. But plasma I know about. So anyway. So when I was like 16 or 17, it was being put into law in Pennsylvania. I have no idea what other states do this. I know Pennsylvania did at the time. I don't even know if they still do it. But at the time, it basically was signed into law that you had to be up to date on your vaccinations in order to attend school. At least, I don't know if it was law, but it was becoming a thing of the school itself, at the very least. So Good thing I came back. So basically, I was not caught up on my vaccinations because, frankly, growing up, even though I totally make this seem the opposite, sarcasm intended, I was not kept up with as much as I physically should have been with my family and my needs. So I wasn't up to date on my vaccinations. So it got to the point that the day of me going to, having to have my vaccinations updated, I couldn't go to school because I didn't have them. So I was staying home for the day because of the fact I couldn't go to school physically, because they would kick me out because of the fact I didn't have my vaccinations. Which is still fucking weird to think about. Anyway. So my hello. Oh, I can't go into there. So my father and then stepmother mother worked out with the school, like, okay, fine, they could come to school, but you have like a week and a half extension. It was either they were giving the whole school this extension or just me, I don't remember, but it was a week and a half extension. And they basically said, if you don't do it by this date, then I'm not allowed to go into school until the vaccinations come. So went to school, everything was normal. Skip forward to the day that they told my parents, my legal guardians, guess what still wasn't done by then. So then, as I'm yet again stayed home from school because of this requirement that wasn't at all my fault, because I was like 15 or 16, one of them, and the responsible legal adults that were taking care of me needed to have this done. They didn't have it done. So then on the day of, I was sitting there staying home from school because I was forced to. And finally, that's when my parents were like, fine, now we'll bring you to a nurse's office to get your vaccines updated so that you're not forced to stay home from school, because we don't want you home, staying home from school, not getting an education. I'm like, well, if you didn't want that, why didn't you get me the fucking vaccinations in the first place when you were told? Anyway, I'm getting mad. I got chill. So anyway, we went to the nurse's office, and the trick that the nurse specifically told me, because I mentioned the fact that I did not like needles. Well, they specifically told me the trick of don't look at the needle. Looking at the needle, focusing on the needle is gonna cause too much like stress, and it'll hurt more basically and shit like that. So if you look away from the needle as it's being injected into your arm, you're not gonna feel it as much. You're still gonna feel a pinch, but not nearly as much as if you're looking at it and focusing on it. So that was when your pants fucking sucked. Yeah. But I digress. So that was the point that I stopped being afraid of needles, because every time I would go, I don't get needles a lot. I think the most recent ones was when I was getting my COVID vaccine a couple years ago, which I should update, but regardless. Every time I do get vaccinated, I just look away from it. I feel the pinch, and it sucks for a second, but literally just sucks for a second, and then it goes away. Weaver says in the YouTube chat, because this part of the game was most hated in the OG, a long run back to this area with a barely changed map in the OG, and they had one item you could get to progress and an easy to miss spot. They changed it recently enough and added more to the remake here, which is good. Yeah, I noticed that. Not really much going on outside of enemy. Okay, I don't like that this is a long hallway. Okay, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? Yeah, wasn't a fan of that. Was not a fan of that. Maybe Maria got better. I don't think so. Ah, oh, fuck that. Oh, decently. I thought it said recently for some reason. But yeah, like there was some good stuff to get there for the most part, so. Weaver says, yeah, but at least the map is different and they added a new look to the area, and the OG was just a straight shot and just enemy spam. Yeah, that's fair. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map, there's a letter and a wrench. Okay. We gotta get to that area somehow. And I doubt it's just gonna be walk around the corner. Oh, why cover up the car? Why not just let me smash the window? Can't have shit in Detroit. Okay, frame rate is not a fan of this area for some reason. Really bad frame drops, holy shit. Stop it. I was gonna say, why was the radio still going off? All right, that's locked. I'm assuming this is locked. Yep. So literally only came in here for those couple items. This is blocked off. Ew. Do I have any ammo on the shotgun? Ooh, we do. Bet. Hello. Holy hell, frame rate is not kind right here. What is going on in this area to make the frame rate so bad? Like, it's still playable. Like, I'm not trying to be that type of, like, frame rate snob, but, like, it's definitely noticeable. Like, 100% it's going under 60 FPS. Gross. I keep forgetting about quick turn. Bitch, don't even try to hide. Are you kidding me? You were just trying to kick my ass. I didn't finish you off, and you're trying to hide? Fuck out of my house with that. Oh yeah, wasn't my controller dying? Maybe I should change that in a minute. No, don't look at the map, James. God damn it. What is grabbing me? I think I know. No, just because you did that, I'm going overkill on you. All right, James, take your cough medicine. Weaver says, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, nothing bad could happen with my controller being almost dead. Okay. Are we fine? Holy crap. I went backwards then. I did. At the very least, I know, like, this game does do the bullshit of, oh, your controller disconnected. Press X to reconnect it, blah, blah, blah. So if my controller did have a funny moment of dying right when I mentioned it, we would have been fine and not died during that fight. Unless it was like what happened with fucking Shadows of Rose last week. That was annoying as hell. For those that missed, I basically was playing Shadow of Rose, the Resident Evil 8 DLC. And my controller decided to die during... My controller decided to die during one of the fights I was doing in there. And just, it kept shooting. It got stuck on the R2, which is the shoot button for some reason, as it died. So it wasted an entire clip of my gun. And pretty much all the ammo I had left. So that was pretty inconvenient, not gonna lie. As long as something like that doesn't happen again, which isn't likely, judging how this game controls, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's particularly when I'm like, oh, we're looking over this direction that the frame rate gets really bad. Like everywhere else is fine, but when I start looking this way, it feels very low. Oh, that was it? All right, bet. James, take your cough medicine. Weaver says, saw a clip of a VTuber fighting a Dark Souls 3 boss. Right at the end of it, BattleNet or Blizzard or whatever interrupter in the middle of it. That's crazy. I would be so pissed. A lot of bugs out. Can't get in there, but I'm assuming that's got to be a shortcut at some point. Hello. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die, but you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. I'm guessing Laura wrote that. How long do you think I'm gonna keep, Weaver says, how long do you think you're gonna keep going? I think a little bit longer. It is 9:20 right now, my time. So at the latest, I'll probably go around 10. So 40 more minutes and then kind of start wrapping up. I still have energy on like most times when I'm streaming around this late, so but I don't want to stream too late. Wait, where were those? Oh, that's the other place. That's not here. Okay. Wait, that is here. No? No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Nathan Ave and everything. Okay. Why is James didn't note that down? But okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Means why would you not write that down? Alessia says, should probably turn soon. Hungry in your shower. Stay frosty, lady. Have a good night, Alessia. Weaver says, probably gonna have to go soon because I need to be up early for a job. Wanted to see if you get to the next area. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get there at least and then maybe wrap up from there. It's just interesting that like James has been writing down absolutely everything he sees on the map, but he sees a direct thing on the map that lead to treasure or other important things. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna mark that down. Like, the fuck, James? Goes. James be like, I don't want to write that stuff down. That's not the map I'm making. I don't want everything handed to me. Grab that. Completely blocked off. Got it. Oh. Oh, good. Just drink cough medicine? We get more cough medicine. Damn. Of course it's a mannequin. Okay, James, stop. Imagine if a bug took me out. That'd be kind of funny, actually. That's blocked off. Speaking of bugs, where is the bug in here, fucker? No, get back here. You try to pick a fight.
Hello? Anyone there?
Damn prank callers. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. You should know. The key is in the park. At the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. The key will loose the abyss. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. That I just realized. Wasn't one of the circles on the bottom left of that map? Yeah. The place I'm at, that's where another one was. No. Neely's bar was where one of them was. I hope I didn't miss anything. Shit. I'm definitely past the point of no return right now. The main thing I have to be keeping an eye out is on the top left of the map. It wanted me to go a certain way. Okay, so we have to head towards the park. Oh. Good thing I didn't miss that, because I would have. Okay, we just left there. Oh, photo. Can't get in there. All right, I'm not gonna worry too much about all the side. There it goes. Not gonna worry too much about all the side areas. That we could get to. It doesn't seem like I really have access to any of them. The door that wakes in darkness opening into nightmares. Or maybe I should investigate that just in case. There we go. You know what? I think we should start wrapping up here. Since it's pretty much getting close to 10, we should probably start wrapping up. I don't want to get too deep into this next area and then call it with like barely getting into it. So I think that's a good place to kind of just cliffhanger it for the night. So, all right. That was good. That was good. I'm still very curious on everything going on at the moment. I'm very curious. I don't want to know, but I'm very curious so far as to what ending I'm getting myself into. Because I'm going to be very excited to see what ending I get regardless. Again, I am trying to see if I could get the best ending or the funny ending. If you know, you know. But I am very curious regardless. So, yeah. We will be playing this tomorrow. We will 100%. Either because of the progress tonight, we'll either 100% beat it during the morning stream or the evening stream. My bet is that we're likely going to... You're gonna get the worst ending. It's gonna be terrible. You're gonna hate it. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I have no idea what league I'm getting myself into here, so... It could be anything by this point. But... we'll see. We're 100% gonna beat it tomorrow. Regardless of it, if it's the morning stream or the evening stream, we're 100% gonna beat it no matter what. That's not off the table. We're pretty much going to be beating it tomorrow no matter what stream it is. So that'll be exciting to see. It'll be exciting to wow. You know what? Maybe it is good that I'm wrapping up here because my English is getting unbearable. I am going to be very curious about... Sorry. Now my brain's going all over the place. I'm very excited, is what I'm trying to say, to have finally witnessed one of gaming's greatest achievements of all time. Even if it's just a remake, I'm still very excited to experience it. So I'm very excited to experience it, beginning to end, and I can't wait to see what ending we get. But yeah, that'll pretty much be it. Like I said, we'll be back for Silent Hill 2 tomorrow. Thursday morning will be Mega Bonk. Technically afternoon, but you know. Friday will be, for the moment, we are set to play Minecraft Spider mod pack with myself and my best friend Watermelon Oric. If anything changes with that, we'll be sure to let you know. But at the moment, that's what's going on. So, all right. So, excuse me, YouTube chat, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you guys and figure out who I'm gonna go ahead and raid for Twitch. So I'll see you tomorrow, YouTube. Ciao.